The next type of circle we have to find the equation of is where we're given 2 points on the circle, and we're also given the equation of the line that contains the centre. So if we look at this example, we're given 2 points on the circle, 3, 5 and minus 1, 3, and we're told that its centre lies on the line x plus 2y minus 6 equals 0. Now in this question we're given a little bit of scaffolding. There's a few ways to do this question. Here we are asked to use the equation for the circle to represent the circle, and we want to write down 3 equations to represent the information that we're given here. So we're going to have a look at that. First thing we'll do is just draw a picture of what we think the circle might look like. So if we just do something like our x and y axis, and we know that the point minus 1, 3 is on the circle, so we might have minus 1, 3 here, and we know that 3, 5 is on the circle, so these two are on the circle, so we can just draw a circle going through those 2 points. Okay, so here we have the point 3, 5, here we have the point minus 1, 3, and we also know that we have the centre of the circle. We have the equation of some line going through the centre of the circle. It doesn't matter, we can just draw a line going through it here. Okay, and that's of course minus g minus f. So we're going to look at each of those points and form an equation from them. So the first thing we know is that minus 1, 3 is on the circle, and we know the circle is x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. So if minus 1, 3 is on that circle, we would get minus 1 squared plus 3 squared plus 2g times minus 1 plus 2f times 3 plus c equals 0. So 1 plus 9 minus 2g plus 6f plus c equals 0. Tidying that up, minus 2g plus 6f plus c equals minus 10, and we'll call that equation 1. Take the second point on the circle, 3, 5. And we plug that in, and we get 3 squared plus 5 squared plus 2g times 3 plus 2f times 5 plus c equals 0. 9 plus 25 plus 6g plus 10f plus c equals 0. 6g plus 10f plus c equals, well, 9 and 25 is 34, subtracted from both sides, so we get minus 35 over here, and that gives us equation 2. And now for the third equation. We know that the centre of the circle, which is minus g minus f, lies on the line x plus 2y minus 6 equals 0. We just change then the x and the y into minus g and minus f respectively. That gives us minus g plus 2 times minus f minus 6 equals 0. Minus g minus 2f is equal to 6. And now we have the 3 equations that we were asked to find in the start of this question. Using this equation for the circle, write down the 3 equations to represent the given equation or the given information, and hence write down the equation of the circle. In other words, we're going to use these 3 equations, solve them simultaneously to work out the value of g, f and c, and to plug them back in to get the equation of the circle. So we can write down our first equation, which was minus 2g plus 6f plus c equals minus 10, and our second equation, which was 6g plus 10f plus c equals minus 34, and all we have to do is subtract one of those, so subtract the top one is easier. So 6g minus 2g gives us 8g, 10f minus 6f gives us 4f, and c minus c is 0. Minus 34 minus minus 10 gives us minus 24. And we now have an equation in just g and f. And we can call this equation 4. Going back to equation 3, which was another equation in just g and f, that was minus g minus 2f equals 6. And we also now have equation 4, which is 8g plus 4f equals minus 24. We can multiply that first equation, equation 3, multiply that by 8, which gives us minus 8g minus 16f equals 48. And then equation 4 is just 8g plus 4f equals minus 24. And if we just add those, the g's will disappear, and we'll be left with minus 12f equals 24. Dividing across by minus 12, f is equal to minus 2. So we now have one of the variables. We now go back and work in that to get g. So if we look at equation 3, minus g minus 2f is equal to 6. Minus g minus 2 times minus 2 is equal to 6. Minus g plus 4 is equal to 6. Minus g is equal to 6 minus 4. Minus g is equal to 2. In other words, g is equal to minus 2. And that means that the centre of the circle, minus g minus f, is equal to 2, 2. We just need to find c now. So if we go back to the first equation, we had minus 2g plus 6f plus c equals minus 10, but we know a value for g and a value for f. So it's minus 2 times g, which is minus 2, plus 6 times f, which was minus 2, plus c equals minus 10. 4 minus 12 plus c equals minus 10. Minus 8 plus c equals minus 10. C equals minus 10 plus 8 gives us c equals minus 2. Now returning to the equation of the circle. The equation of the circle is x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0, and we can just plug in the values that we have. So we've just say x squared plus y squared plus 2 times, now the value for g was minus 2, plus 2gx plus 2fy, so 2 times minus 2 times y, plus c equals 0. And we literally tidy that up. X squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 4y minus 2 equals 0 is the equation of that circle.